back to Frank Rock Art. I am BrianFBroxton. Welcome, true believers. You're back again. I'm here again drawing Spiderman. Uh, More so for the Tokon, kind of like I didn't really like the Tokon design, and I was thinking to myself, I was like, hey, I could do better than that. Let's get into the drawing. All right, so I was making a little thumbnail. Please excuse that. I had these up here. I had like a little thing here, so please excuse these little elements around here, just so I can kind of have some reference or whatever. But this is kind of like where I left off, on the drawing. So let's put on a little mood music because I was still trying to come up with some ideas. So I still want to keep it more Japanese-ish, as far as the design. So let's put on a little music. Keep it down low so you can hear me. I'm going to move my microphone a little closer. All right. Okay, so hopefully you guys can hear me well and the music isn't too distracting. I think I'm going to go to check out one of the streams here to see how loud it actually is. So just give me a second, guys. Let's see, I'm just testing. Testing, 1, 2, testing. Okay, I'm gonna lower it just a little bit more, just to test the audio, make sure everything's good. I'll bring the mic even closer now. All right, and I'm going to test it. Test the audio, everything's good. The mic even closer. Test it. All right, I think we're good now. Tested audio, everything sounds good. If anything sounds kind of crazy, I'm kind of moving things around a little bit here. Just let me know, and I will try to correct it next time. So, all right, let's get into it, man. Turn up some lights. Okay, so like I was saying, drawing a new suit for Spider-Man, I thought it was going to be easy, but it's actually pretty hard because everything under the sun has already been done. So now I'm thinking to myself, okay, I can't do really like an urban look because that's already been done. And then I'm thinking about him moving around, movement with ease. I want it to be kind of easy. I want to have to deal with, a lot of things getting caught up or hung up or anything like that. Almost like having a cape sometimes. But I'm just kind of right now kind of scrolling through some ideas, and I think I had, because I still want to do something kind of close to maybe a Japanese feel. You know, I started out, oh yeah, yeah. So I started looking up some reference material again, and I think I came up with an idea just like on the spot. So I'm gonna start trying to draw that out a bit. And I think next time I'm gonna get me a wider, much larger Huion or some other tablet. So sponsors out there, hey, if you want me to test out your project, your product or whatever, hey, come to Frank Brock Art. Send me a just a little chat saying, hey, test my project, my product here, my touchscreen monitor, and I'll be happy to, you know. All right, so and also do a little advertisement for it, you know. I'm not that big just yet to be asking for all that stuff, but hey, in the future, hey, maybe, you know, we're gonna will it into reality, you know. All right, so let's see. Now I did see a lot of like cool Japanese suits, but before I go out into the weeds with these ideas, I think first we need the slick, kind of modern, you know, kind of like on the realms of like some of the ranger type outfits maybe, but without the helmet per se. So yeah, okay. So we're gonna get rid of. I think I'm gonna duplicate this. Put the eyeball on that. Get rid of this because I was trying to go somewhere with the webbing, but I was like, still not quite right. I think I'm gonna go back with blue, but maybe like this blue here. Let's see. Maybe change the spider sign. Maybe put it a little closer, kind of like wrapping around his neck, almost. Because it kind of mimics the design that they promoted for Marvel Tokon. We had that blue collar, but instead of the blue collar, I think I'm gonna do something like this. Zoom in. This up a little bit. Oops. Undo. So I'm probably going to do an hour, like always. But I want to draw this part first. This is probably going to be up on the chest.
I'm making a spider sign. A spider sign. I don't know why I'm talking crazy. Let's see. Spider or sounding a little. See, when I start drawing, it's like I have to be. For some reason, I tend to be a little quiet because I'm kind of like trying to figure things out here. So my apologies. Let's see. I'm kind of thinking as I go. Let's see here. And I'm changing the spider sign or the spider logo or insignia. Ever so slightly. This could be a bust, it could be trash. But I'm gonna go with it. See where I end up within an hour time frame. So let's see. I want it to kind of slope down his neck. Hopefully I can pull this off here where it looks great. So this Spider-Man is going to be more Japanese influenced and hopefully looks a whole lot different. I'm gonna get rid of that. That was kind of like what I was going with for a Japanese ninja-ish look. So I'm gonna forego that. I'm gonna have this maybe around here. And I know this is a little off to where I usually don't start with the insignia, but sometimes the insignia could set the pace for everything else. Gotta come up with the insignia first. Or his logo. And I'm actually on Pinterest now, kind of getting some ideas. I saw this one suit. It's black and red, but I really like the design. So they had a really cool Spider-Man chest insignia. So I'm kind of using that. Let's see. Okay. Let's see. And for all those who's popping in, welcome. This is Frank Brockart. I am BrianFBroxton, and I like to draw. And today is Anna Wednesday. So, and this is still on the realm of like anime-ish. You know, I should be drawing like somebody from Demon Slayer or something like that today, but Spider-Man was still on my mind. So I was like, well, I'll do this stream, but just focus on an anime-ish, Japanese-ish way of working on this. So there. And right now, I'm playing this by ear. I don't know where this is going. I'm just putting together what I think looks good. And I will clean it up later. Let's see. But first, I want to get this spider sign off and running here. Let's see. I guess we can do something like that. Let's see here, this. I'll try to repeat the same thing I'm doing on this side. At least try my best to duplicate what I did on the right, duplicate it on the left. And I'm going to try to add some aspects of like a lot of the battle suits from a lot of like the Japanese styled characters. So I can't name all of them, but all you nerdy guys out there, comic nerds, TV series, Japanese TV series nerds out there know what I'm talking about. But they're kind of similar to like the Gatchaman or the battle suits that they wear. When you put on those suits, they have like a helmet and then like a nice little body jumper suit or whatever. Sure. So without getting into the whole doing the helmet thing, I want to do something kind of close to it as far as the suit design. So I know this looks a little crappy right now, but I'm just trying to get all the line work for the legs. Lift this up a little bit. But yeah, the suits for Spider-Man are insane. How many suits they have. It's like, so I'm gonna just throw this one into the mix. I mean, I know they want to keep close to the classic suit, but it, like I said yesterday, it does have like a Ben Riley kind of style, and I'm pretty sure if I had to guess, that's definitely where they were going with it. And although Captain America has it, his suit, it has the essence of his Americanized suit, but it's just slightly updated, with its own kind of cool look to it. So I was bragging like I could probably do better, but I'm pretty sure they had artists in there working around the clock, coming up with hundreds and thousands, of different designs, and hey, I've been there trying to figure out what's the right look. And I was thinking, oh, this is easy. But nah, brah, this is very hard. Yeah. Especially based off of all the other suits out there. I've seen you got Spider-Punk and a lot of other Spider-Man characters that have a jacket. You got a street look from Miles Morales. You then also Scarlet Spider. So you got so many suits out there, and that's just to name a few of them. Like he has like the metal one, the Tony Stark one. It's like it's crazy. All right, so I like this spider, so we're gonna keep this. I'm gonna save this. I think we're heading in the right direction. All right, so now I did have that wrap that went around his waist, but been there, done that. So I'm thinking, I'm gonna just move this up a little bit. Yesterday I was like, I didn't know where to go with this thing. I was like, oof, I've put my foot in my mouth this time. But today, I don't know, I have high hopes. The ideas are coming a bit fluidly, very quickly today. So, because I think I don't know, I can see one thing and it can just inspire me to kind of just go take that design and just go beyond. So we're still gonna have some of Spider-Man's classic look. Like, for an example, this little piece around here, I want to add that here, but just make it larger and have it kind of wrap maybe around. I don't know what the back of him gonna look like. It's probably, I don't know. I'll have to figure that out later. But we're just focused on the front part right now. So let's see here. I mean, I do like elements. I do like some elements of his costume. There's just some things, like maybe the wristbands. I do like the little knuckle pieces for his glove. I do like that. That's pretty cool. But I don't know. This part here, not too crazy about that. So I'm gonna just see what I can do to kind of And these little white spotches here, you know, I don't know. I don't know how to feel about that. You know, he got his classic spider here in the back. Spider design, so I'm gonna see what I can do. I like this, the black in his outfit, and I think they was kind of getting ideas from Marvel Rivals as well as like the Ben Riley outfit, you know, because he just has the big spider like I have here, but instead of like the webbing for the inside, I think I'm gonna just have that just mainly around his mask area. And then, okay, well, instead of talking about it, I need to go ahead and just start drawing, really. Draw it out.
Don't talk about it.
Draw it. Alright, I'll put that there. So, erase this. I gotta figure out how to. Let's see. It's gonna wrap about right. Okay. Yes, sir. Of course. Hello, sir. I'm on a string right now, but introduce yourself. My other half is here, the one who has the artistic gift, Mr. Jackson.
Hello.
Not a lot of people are here. They're just me drawing, and eventually people will come on later on and check out this drawing and hear that you're here.
Yeah.
But right now, most people are probably still at work or getting off of work, or yeah, still in traffic maybe. Yeah. I'm just trying to redesign the Tokon Spiderman. I felt that I could probably give it a shot. I don't know how well it would go, but I want to at least try. How's your day going, Jackson?
Good.
Good. Sorry, I forgot about it was one of your weekly things, and I forgot. And I think your mom forgot as well. But
She already did it.
yes, I saw her do one I did one already, so that got you. It gets you covered for this week. So
Yeah.
So you're all finished with work, and now you can relax a little bit. Am I right?
Yeah.
Nice. Let's see. Here's the little. I guess Spider-Man's gonna have like some different suits and stuff, I'm sure. In here. come to ask me a question or just see what I was up to?
I was planning to ask you a question. Also,
What's your question?
I also didn't know that you were doing the stream. I thought you were not upstairs.
Okay.
So I was planning to go to your laptop and play with my friends. Because Mom has her laptop and she's talking to Miss.
Your tutor?
Yeah, my tutor.
Awesome.
Talking about her job.
Mm.
And it's very ridiculous. I think it's
Okay.
like very
Stressful.
very stressful.
Yes.
And they always want her to do the job.
Well, let's not air out her dirty laundry on the stream, okay? That's the ladies. They'll figure it out, I'm sure.
I'm just saying.
Well, I'll be done in about 10 minutes. You can grab my laptop then.
It's okay.
I'll be done soon. You can grab it.
I'll just watch some TV. I was just checking.
Oh, okay.
Just in case.
But just in case you still want to grab it, it will be available in about 10 minutes, 10, 20 minutes or so.
Alright. But I'm just saying this.
Okay.
I'm just stupid. Coming upstairs and see that you were upstairs and stuff.
I see.
Have a good stream, Dad.
Thank you very much, sir. I will do my best.
You're
My
welcome.
bestest. Alright. I think it's
By the
coming
time
along. Oh, right on
my
time.
noodles are already ready when I close the door.
Oh, sweet.
Alright, bye.
Bye. Alright. Alright. I'll get back to it momentarily. I'll just make sure everything is running. Let's see. All right, back to it. All right, I think this is looking good. I like the spider here. I like this part. We can probably do any kind of color for this middle part of his chest. As far as his mask goes, let's see, what can we do? Let's see, what something interesting we can do here. What can we do? I'm trying to come up with some ideas here. I did like the separation of the different parts on the shoulder on the one from the actual suit here. I do like these different separations here. So maybe I can add some of those of what they've done to this one here. I may not use it. Let's see, but we'll just see how it looks. Maybe I can do something like. All right, still thinking. I like the web on his toes. I was thinking this part could be black. Have the web on his toes. These are those barefoot shoes as a part of his leg gear, his footwear. Let me see. I'm trying to think of maybe I guess the design pattern for the suit. So I'm gonna scroll through, see if I can get some ideas here. Well, let's see, the mask. Oh, I already see another design that had like a throat kind of, but it's like all the way up there. It's not like how I have it. So good. All right. Maybe. I think I got an idea. Okay. What we can do is that's kind of cool. Alright, bear with me, bear with me. Let's see. Oh, okay, okay, okay. I like that. I like that. Alright, so I was thinking maybe we can I'll have to zoom back in. Let's see. Let's see. My thoughts was just to make the mass come around here. Alright. My thoughts were just to have it come around just like a regular mash. You slip on, and then you have the webs come out from here. Let's see. it again. So back to talking. Alright. So I'm figuring it out as I go. Trying to do the webbing on the fly here. Just based off of some of the reference material I'm working on here. Let's see. I'm not the greatest at drawing webs. I'm just going to take my time. I can always go back in and straighten it out later. Alright, so we got his mask. Just this mask part. I thought about adding like some kind of little design, but I think I'm gonna just keep it like that, because you got the piece that goes around the neck. Or what I can do, I can just do erase this part. So have it come around here a little bit more. I'll straighten up the lines later. Like a typical Spiderman mask. Let's see, try to draw in some of the muscular here, musculature here. And then take this and wrap it around here like that. So it kind of goes like around his neck a little bit. So, oops. Alright, zoom out. Boom. Okay. So I don't know about you, but I'm liking this. I'm liking this. It's different. It keeps some of his classic stuff, like front part. Ooh, wait a minute. I'm thinking. We got the mask. We got this middle part. We got the little side pieces that come in. I think I'm on to something here. Let's see. I thought about doing the shoulder, but maybe we can capitalize on these little pockets here. Maybe I can do something like this. Let's see. I'll just sketch out the musculature here a bit. I'll add in some more tones and musculature later, but I'm thinking maybe just going to add do like a little pocket right here that has the webbing. Let's see. I'll clean up the webbing a little later. I'm thinking here is where maybe we can add some of that webbing, but keep it not white, but make it kind of red. Maybe like right here. Or maybe we can do like some patches. Maybe like a patch here. Alright, it is past our drawing time. I'll try to clean this up as we close out. Let's see. I think what I did maybe. Let's see. This one has another example in here. So. Yeah, but I like where they were going. I like where they're going with this, breaking up the pieces. So we'll just keep that red. I don't think we'll separate it out like they did there and make it white or anything like that. We'll just kind of keep the pieces going. I think there was onto something there, like I said. So, alright, I may have to redo these. I may have to redo the webbing here. you guys get the gist of what I'm attempting to do here. I'm going to keep some elements from the actual Tokon design, but jazz it up a little bit, pretty much. And then also add a little bit of the classic design, but just bump up the scale, I'll say. So we're going to do this. And that. Let's see. Alright, so we got some spider webs in there. And then we'll just add some sort of piece. I'll figure this out later. But we'll add like some little pieces and give them some nice gauntlets there. Kind of redesign his wristband webbing. Maybe we can move it. Maybe I can move it in a different location, or just make it a part of like his full glove or something like that. But this is a little different. It's kind of like a break away from what we usually see. I'm gonna add some other little details in here. Alright, I know I'm still drawing. I know I need to stop. I'm getting ready to stop. I'm at a stopping point. Eventually I'm going to stop. Let's see. Now I'm starting to have a little fun here. I was having fun, but now I'm having more fun. Because now I'm figuring out some little patterns, some little things I can add to it. Alright, so let's see here. I may have an idea for the back as well. Let's see. Look around, see what I can find, here. Okay, so I kind of did that. Trying to find something I can do to kind of take it all the way down to, well, I can still add that patchwork of webbing onto like his leg as well. Let's see, if I don't find anything in the next couple minutes, I'm going to shut this thing down and just figure it out tomorrow. Let's see. But I hope hope everybody's liking what I'm doing here. If you don't, let me know. Say, hey, I can do better than that. That's trash. What are you doing? You can't draw. You know, I take all comments
And opinions.
Yes. But I'm liking this right now. It's looking pretty cool. Let's see. Yeah, I can add maybe like kind of like how the Ben Riley suit is. He has this kind of little piece here. And he does have the little wrist thing, so I'm gonna give him the gloves. Maybe I can do, I don't know, I'll figure it out later. But maybe I can add like a little patch right here. Because I'm still on task here of mixing the two. You know, it's still like Ben Riley, it's still remnants of his old costume, mixed in with a little Japanese kind of flair to it. Got the classic mask. I may do something different with the mask, possibly, but overall, I might give it some more little lead threading, some little line details. Let's see. I like how they added different shades of blue, different types of blue there, because they got a darker blue here, they got a lighter blue here. I like that. That is pretty cool. So it still looks close to their Spider-Man, but just a little different, just a tad different, you know. So all right, we're getting close, guys. We're getting close. It's looking good. Let's see here. So right now it's just a matter of adding like some little finishing touches of detail, you know, to kind of make them stand out a little bit more, make them different. Ooh, okay. Sorry. I keep seeing some, you know, some cool ideas here and there. So, I will implement that. I think I'll implement this design a little tomorrow. Let's see. I'll just add that to my list. Man, there's so many Spider-Man costumes. Sorry, I'm kind of geeking out because I'm looking online. It's like, oh man, there's so many. Jeez. Alright, but I did see an idea that I really liked, or really like, and I may add that to our suit tomorrow. But anyway, thank you guys. Here, we're getting quite close. I like his hand. Okay, sorry, I'm still talking. All right, this is it. Not the final piece, but we're getting close. You know, we do have elements of his classic costume still mixing in. We just made his spider bigger. We got rid of the webbing on the inside. We kept his mask. We're working on some patching here on his costume here. So it's going to be close, but still keeping kind of like a cool design. He got the barefoot shoes here, the barefoot type shoe with the little open split toe. So we're going to do that. I'll design it a little bit more when you see this side view, but yeah, I think it's looking good. We'll work on the hands, his hand gauntlets and everything like that.
yeah, so we're getting close. I'm liking this. Thank you guys for watching. I'm gonna try to eat something and see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully tomorrow. Usually I try to do like a Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. But I'm very hyped up on this design, so I might just get on and just do some streaming. So look for me tomorrow, but if not, definitely Friday. So catch you guys later. Peace out.